Imagine waking up one day, looking your parents dead in the eye and saying, "I am taking you to court, I am suing you because I did not ask to be born." It sounds like a joke a teenager would make after being told to clean their room. But in 2019, a 27-year-old man from Mumbai, India, took this thought completely seriously. His name is Raphael Samuel, and he became an overnight global sensation for trying to sue his own mom and dad for the simple crime of bringing him into existence without his permission. But this wasn't some bitter family feud. Raphael actually has a great relationship with his parents. He loves them. So why on earth was he trying to drag them into a courtroom? Because Raphael is part of a real, growing, and incredibly bizarre philosophy called antinatalism. To understand how someone justifies suing their parents for giving birth to them, you have to understand how antinatalists view the world. Basically, they believe that human life is guaranteed to contain suffering. No matter how rich you are, no matter how great your life is, you are going to experience pain, sickness, heartbreak, traffic jams, taxes, and eventually death. In their eyes, the peaceful void of not existing is 100 times better than being forced to deal with the struggles of the real world. Raphael argued that having a child isn't a beautiful miracle. It's an act of extreme selfishness. He believes parents only have kids for their own joy, completely ignoring the fact that the child never signed a terms and conditions page agreeing to participate in life. Think about it like this. If I kidnapped you from a perfectly quiet, peaceful sleep, dragged you into a chaotic amusement park, and forced you to work a 9-to-5 job just to afford a ticket to ride the roller coaster, you'd probably be pretty mad at me. To Raphael, that is exactly what childbirth is. So, Raphael decided to make a massive public statement. He put on a fake beard, threw on a pair of sunglasses to hide his identity, and started making YouTube videos and Facebook posts explaining why humans should voluntarily go extinct by refusing to reproduce. But he knew just talking about it wouldn't get him global attention. He needed a stunt. He needed a target. And who better to target than the two people responsible for his existence? He formally announced that he was taking legal action against his parents for bringing him into the world without his explicit prior consent. Now, if your adult son came to you and said he was suing you for giving birth to him, you would probably lose your mind. You'd think he was crazy, ungrateful, or just trolling. But here is the absolute wildest plot twist in this entire story. Both of Raphael's parents are lawyers. They weren't angry, they weren't offended. In fact, they treated it like a fun legal challenge. His mother, Kavita, released a public statement that is honestly one of the greatest parent clapbacks in history. She said she actually admired her son's bravery for challenging them, but she pointed out a massive flaw in his lawsuit. She said, "I will accept fault on one condition. If Raphael can give us a logical explanation as to how we could have possibly sought his consent before he was conceived, we will accept our mistake." It was a brilliant legal checkmate. You can't ask someone for permission to create them because they don't exist yet to give the permission. Kavita essentially told her son, "Bring it on. Let's see what you've got." The story immediately exploded. News stations from the US to the UK, across Europe and Asia, picked up the story of the man suing his parents over his own birth. People on the internet were furious. Comment sections were flooded with people calling him an entitled brat, a crybaby, and telling him that if he didn't want to be here, he could just leave. But the anger completely missed the point. Raphael didn't actually want to destroy his parents financially, and he didn't hate his life. In interviews, he admitted his life was actually pretty good. The lawsuit was a calculated stunt. It was a Trojan horse designed to trick the media into talking about the antinatalist movement, and it worked perfectly. Millions of people who had never heard the term antinatalism were suddenly debating the ethics of childbirth at the dinner table. He wanted people to stop treating having kids as a mandatory checklist item in life and start treating it as a massive, heavy responsibility. He wanted potential parents to ask themselves, am I bringing this child into a good world, or am I just having a baby because I'm bored and society expects me to? While the lawsuit never resulted in a multi-million-dollar payout, Raphael Samuel achieved exactly what he set out to do. He made the entire planet question the morality of human existence, and he became an absolute internet legend in the process. So I have to ask you, does Raphael actually have a point? Should people have to justify bringing a new life into this crazy world? Or is the idea of suing your parents over it the dumbest thing you've ever heard? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to hear more of the craziest true stories on the internet, make sure you hit that subscribe button for InsightRiser. I'll see you in the next one.